All right, welcome back to Pharmacist on Call. Your host, Dr. Shawn Pruitt, community pharmacist of the world. That's everybody. Okay, so we're going to get right back into your call. So it looks like we've got Gary. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. May I help you?
Yes, how you doing, doctor?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I have a question. I have a regarding sleep.
Yes, sir.
I got a 77-year-old mother, and the older she gets, she seems to be having problems sleeping. She's been prescribed Ambien, and she's still having problems sleeping the older she gets. And she says she's tired all day. She's had problems with her thyroid, but the Ambien's not helping at all for her. It's helping a little, but she's still only getting, 4 to 5 hours of sleep.
Okay. All right, so the thing with that is that's what Ambien does. You're probably going to get about that much sleep. Ambien is designed to help you get to sleep, not to keep you asleep. With her thyroid, let me guess, she's hyperthyroid?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think the key is just getting her thyroid hormone balanced, and I think that would go a long way towards helping her sleep along with the Ambien. Is she on something like Synthroid or levothyroxine right now?
Yes, she is.
Okay. They may want to look at altering her dose, maybe increasing it. To see if we can, get her down, and just let them know about the sleep issue. They should know about that.
Okay, and I'm 55, and I'm having minor sleep problems myself because I'm getting probably about six, maybe 7 hours, and I've tried
Melatonin.
Yes, and Gamba.
GABA, okay.
But it makes me jittery.
Okay, Gary, if I could be honest, I think you're getting enough sleep. 6 or 7 hours is ample sleep.
All right, because I'm trying to stay around 8 or 10, somewhere in between there. Because
yeah, if you were a toddler or a child, I would think you would need that much sleep.
Okay.
But 6 or 7, I pray for that much sleep. I'm usually averaging.
But I feel tired. I feel tired as well.
So it's your quality of sleep.
Like during the day, it's like a drag for me sometimes.
Are you getting up in the middle of the night going to the bathroom?
Only about two times.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's take Saw Palmetto. So you don't need anything to help you with sleep. We're going to handle it by getting your prostate together. So your prostate is what is getting you up at night, having to use the bathroom, okay? So if you have that uninterrupted sleep, you will feel like a champ in the morning.
Okay, so what medicine do I need to take?
It's an herb called Saw Palmetto, SAWPALMETTO, and that'll keep all that nighttime awakening.
Saw Palmetto?
Yes, sir. You can come out of the pharmacy and get it. We've got some in stock.
Okay, thank you very much.
And it won't take long. It works the same day. So if you take it tonight, you will not be getting up.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Yes, sir.
And back to what you were talking about earlier.
Yes, sir.
Let us, as all Americans, stay vigilant and stay on the fight and not let up.
All right.
And we will pray and get the change that we're due.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day now.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your call.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Looks like we've got Marie. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am. Marie?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to make a comment what you said a little earlier.
Go ahead.
About, I just don't understand people who claim to be Christians and because of you being one color and somebody else being another, don't they realize that we all come from Adam and Eve?
Very good question. And so
and the other thing is you scrape that top layer of skin, what color are we inside? We're all pink. That pinkish red. We're all brothers and sisters in Christ. What is their problem?
Well, again, it is a disease, so they weren't like that when they came on the planet. They were miseducated to be like that. And part of it happens in their churches. And so they were taught by parents again and the church that we probably worship a different God. In fact, I'll just say this. I remember I was raised in the Church of Christ, and so I had to have been about 5 years old. My white Sunday school teacher, because I was the only black kid in there, and I guess they kept looking at me, and she just reassured them it's okay, God just left him in the oven too long. So this is how stuff like that starts in the church, that these people are, that you consider darker than you, that are less than, or, you know, somehow accursed people. So this thing goes on through the life of a child that manifests in a mentally ill adult. So that's how it happens.
You know, twice in my life I heard, you know what I mean when I say the N-word.
Yes.
Once when I was a kid, and when my mom was getting a blood transfusion, and because she had leukemia, and the person who was giving her the blood transfusion, he was African American, and a nurse came in to the room, and she was from a southern state, and made a nasty remark and used the N-word, and I had never heard it before. And I asked my mom, what was that? She says, I'll tell you later on. And then years later, when I came to Tennessee 10 years ago, I hear it again, and I'm going, oh my word, what is wrong with people? As you said, you know, the way they were raised and everything. But this is, especially this state, is supposed to be the Bible Belt of the nation.
Yeah, but sometimes I wonder if they're worshiping a different God than everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they're not really even reading their Bible or whatever.
No, they're not.
You know, it is just unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Being this the 21st century, and I thought that was long gone, you know, in history.
No, ma'am.
So,
racism is alive and well.
I've learned that now.
All right, well, thank you for your call.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. All right, have a good one. All right.
We'll have to pray for everybody.
Yes, ma'am, everybody. All right, thank you.
Everybody.
All righty,
God
bye-bye.
bless you.
You too. All righty, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thelma, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Hello, are you speaking to me, Dr. Pruitt?
I am speaking to you. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm very happy that you began. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. All right, turn your TV down some, please, so we don't get that that whole thing going on. Yeah, could you turn your TV down some, please? Thank you.
Yes, I will.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very glad to know that you began your show with a discussion of this very important issue, one of the most challenging issues that we will face. I want to make a couple of points. One is that Christianity and being a quote-unquote Christian does not preclude whites from racism. As you well know, in all of our church experiences, we have witnessed it and experienced it. So to say that one is a Christian does not stop them from being racist. And if they would like more information on this, I would refer them to Pastor Frederick J. Price, who has done an entire series on racism. They could possibly learn a lot. Also, that black people are not to allow other black people even from chastising them for protesting. We are supposed to protest what is wrong, but many black people have been so beaten down that they will not speak up. I will even almost play the role of the quote-unquote house nigger and chastise others. Martin Luther King Jr. said that riots are the result of the outpouring of the voices of the oppressed and unheard. These people we all need much education on this subject. However, I just wanted to make those couple of points.
Okay.
And also to remind everyone that the first day of these disturbances, the mayor of Minneapolis said that this was not because of what happened to George Floyd. It was the result of 400 years of racism and mistreatment.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your call.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're
Have
welcome.
a good night.
Okay. You too. All right, bye-bye. I did want to make a point of clarity, and I think it was the second caller. She referred to the protests as riots. They are not riots. They are exercising their constitutional rights to protest. These protests have by and large been peaceful, but there have been outside agitators, presumably in the white supremacist community, and that's been going on nationwide. So the reason that they do that is to A, make you all angry at home like you are and call it riots, B, to place the blame on African Americans, and C, to make it evil to protest injustice. All right, so we're going to get into our next call here. Welcome, caller. How you doing? Hello? Pharmacist on call. May I help you?
Yes, sir. I'm 55 years old, and I've been taking Prempro
Yes, ma'am.
for menopause. Now, I'm on 0.45 milligrams.
Okay.
It's not working any longer. I've been on it for about a year and a half, probably. Now, what I'm worried about, I want to up the dose because, like, the night sweats are just unbelievable. But my baby girl passed away 10 months ago from breast cancer.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. ma'am.
So I get kind of worried taking, like, these hormones.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything besides, like, the black kosher? I've tried that, and I've tried the stuff from Walmart. And I just really want to get some relief, but I also don't want to put myself at risk.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is a very reasonable concern that you should have. What I've recommended to most women is a product called Lydia Pinkham. Now, this product has black cohosh and about 9 other herbal ingredients, and what they do, they will get rid of the night sweats, the hot flashes, and certainly the up and down mood swings.
Right.
So I'm out right now, but I've got some bottles coming in tomorrow. Excuse me, I've got some bottles coming in
So I
tomorrow.
live in Kentucky. Like, can I order that from, like, do you have a website?
Well, I haven't put it on our website, but you can call the pharmacy, and the young ladies there, they'll make sure that it gets shipped to you. So they'll get your information, your mailing address, and all that, and tell them you want Lydia Pinkham.
Is that L-I-D-A?
Lydia Pinkham, Pinkham. And this was actually compounded by a lady about a couple of hundred years ago named Lydia Pinkham.
Oh.
Because she was going through what you were going through, but at that time, ladies were very modest about talking to their doctor about lady issues, so she came up with something herself.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So a lot of women take it and it works?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, it does.
I appreciate your time.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you.
You have a great week.
You too. Our condolences again on your daughter.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
All righty, bye-bye. Let's see. Looks like we've got Pharmacist on call. May I help you?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Fire away.
Okay, listen, I was listening to your call earlier, and you were telling a girl about Clomid or something, but how, let me think. Are there any side effects, and is there anything else I could take?
So you're
I'm 35 and
Okay.
I've never been pregnant, but we're trying to conceive. Mind you, my husband has low and incomplete sperm count. Like his sperm count is low.
Okay.
What can I do?
Well, then maybe we should look at getting his sperm count up.
Okay, well, mind you, like off the piece of paper, like 5 of the items are low. I do know that.
Okay. Okay. So, did your doctor tell you anything to suggest that you could not conceive based on your body?
No.
Okay.
No.
So let's work on him and see if we can get his sperm count up. Okay.
Gotcha.
Let's see, sperm count. Let's do indole 3-carbinol. It's I3C for short. And then I want to say Irish Moss. Let's tell you what, give me a call at the store because we're up on a commercial break. And
yes, I was going to ask you, what store are you located at? Like, where are you?
Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy. We're in East Nashville. You got to watch to the end of the show. The producer's going to flash our information up, so you have to watch until the end.
I will. I'm
Yes, ma'am.
listening. I'm loving it. I turned the channel. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you. All right, everyone, stay right there. We are up on a break. We will be right back.